Okay, time for another recap lesson. This time it's to do with column subtraction. So again, it's going to be using the column method or the chimney method. But it is maths, so the first thing we need again is the short date. Okay, so I've just written the short date. I'm now going to write our title, which is column subtraction. So it's takeaways. And our I can statement is the same as when we did addition, because we're still going to solve maths problems. And again, we need to underline as normal. Okay, there we go. I've done that. So the questions I've given you, all of the levels, except for the extension level, do not require you to borrow. Today, I just want you to practice how you lay them out and the fact that you're taking whatever's on the bottom away from the top. Because what some people do, unfortunately, is mix their numbers up. So, for example, if I had 321 and I was taking away 22, some people, when they're working this out, will take 1 away from 2. That, taking that away, is not the same as that trying to give me 2 from that. Okay? If I swap those two over, then the question I would actually be solving would be that, and that's different to that. So it's very important that we don't mix our numbers up just because it means we have to work a bit harder. So it's very important, which is why today we're just focusing on making sure that we're writing them in the right way. So again, I'm going to show you a couple of questions from each level. So I'm going to start off with green. Now with green, I've actually put on the question paper how I want them lined up. So again, we're going to write G1 for green. And we're going to leave a couple of squares space before we write our question. Now we must make sure we're including that takeaway sign, because otherwise, who knows, you could be doing addition again. So it's very important. And then we put our massive equal signs, because that's what they represent. Okay, and again, it's column subtraction, so it's column method. So we're just going to be looking at the first two numbers, the units. So this is how many you have got. You have got 3. You're going to take 2 away. So you've got 3. You're going to take 2 away. That will tell you how many you have left. So your answer is 1. We're going to look here. You have 2. You're going to take 1 away. So you end up with the answer 11. Now you can do that if it helps you to visualize it. That's fine. Again, we're going to leave space before we do the next question. Now in greens, I have given you as well hundreds as some of your later questions, because again, as I said, I'm not asking you to borrow. It's just practicing lining them up correctly and making sure the units are under each other and making sure that you're taking the bottom number away from the top. The top is what you have. The bottom number is how much you have to give me. So 4, take away 3. So 4, and I want 3 off you. How many are you going to have left? You're going to have 1 left. 7, take away 5. 1 take away 1 is 0. So the answer is 21. Every number has a 0 in front of them, but we don't draw it in normally. With orange level, I haven't shown you how to lay it out. I've just given you your two numbers. So the number that goes on the top with orange level is the number that I've given you first. So for example, in 83 take away 12, the 83 goes on top and the 12 goes underneath. Do one more orange one just so you can see what I mean. Go from lower down, further down question. So 38 take away 37, the 38 goes on the top and the 37 goes underneath. Okay, now I'm going to show you some red and purples before we have a quick look at the extension. Okay, my board's clear again now. Okay, the red questions, very similar to the orange questions. The only difference is you are dealing with hundreds. So again, 187 take away 123 would be written 187 take away 123. It would be written like that. And then you work it out again. Again, you've got 7. You need to give me 3. How many are you going to have left? Well, you're going to have 4 left. You've got 8. I need 2 of those. How many are you going to have left? You've got 1, but I need 1 and you're really kind, so you give it to me. So that means you have none left. Purples. Again, you're still not borrowing. I've been nice to you today. Don't know why. So I've been nice to you. You're not borrowing. But what I have done is, again, I've mixed up the length of the questions you're getting. So, for example, number 6 in purple is 9,984. Oh, sorry, that's question 7. I'll do question 7 now. Takeaway, remember the takeaway is all the way over here. I don't want to see it under these numbers. 234. So again, the units, you have to make sure the units are all lined up. You did very well, those of you that did your addition and sent it in to me to have a look at. Well done, you did very well at making sure your units were under each other. So again, we're going to work through it. You have 4, but I need 4, so you're going to give me 4, which means you'll have none left. You've got 8. I want 3 of them, so you're going to give me 3 of them, which means you'll have 5 left. You've got 9. You're really kind. You're going to give me the 2 that I need, which means you have 7 left. You've got 9,000. That's okay. I don't need any thousands. So you can keep all the 9,000 to yourself. Okay, the extension, just for those of you that want to have a go at it. I'm only going to go through one of the extension questions. As I said, the extension questions do require borrowing. And so you may not get to it, but we will be moving on to borrowing. So those of you that want to have a bit of extra practice can start now by having a look at them as well. So the first question is 88 take away 29. Okay, and I'm just going to change my pen so that you can see the workings out easier. Okay, you've got 8, but I need 9. So if I came to your house and I said, hey, I want 9, and you're like, oh, so sorry, I've only got 8. Well, you would go next door. You would go and ask your neighbour. Now, your neighbour only has packs of 10s because this is the 10s column. They only have packs of 10. So they give you a pack of 10, which means they only have 7. They give you a pack of 10. So you have your 10 that you borrowed and your 8 that you already have. So you have 18 now. And I'm still knocking at your door wanting 9. Well, now you can give me 9 because you've got 18. So 18, take away 9. If you know your 2 times table, know that that will then give you 9 still left over. 2 from 7, so you've got 7 now from this neighbour in the tens column. He's got 7. You're going to give me 2, which means you're going to have 5 left. So this units column has borrowed from the tens, which is why it's called borrowing. With your extensions I've worked today, I've only made it so that you borrow from the tens. So the units are having to borrow from the tens. That's all you're having to do with the extension questions today. Good luck. Let me know how you get on and send me some pictures of your work.